So, welcome back to McFord's Garage, and I guess big announcement, cars for sale. I'm not plastering it all over the place. The only place I have it on right now is GTS, Gran Torino Sport.org, the Torino forum in the classifieds. I don't have it anywhere else. It's not on Marketplace or any of the pages on Facebook yet. Because I've been off Facebook for almost a month. So deactivated my account and been off Facebook for about almost a month. It'll be a month on, I don't know, I think the 17th or something like that. So anyways, yeah. So that's about it. Still chasing that driveline vibration. I don't know what it is. Next step would be to take the drive shaft in and have it checked for straightness and have it balanced. But I'm done. Around 55 or so, I get a vibration. I did replace the yoke, and it's slightly better, but I think the drive shaft really needs to be taken in and checked out for straightness and to have it balanced. So I think that's where it might be. But other than that, the car runs great, drives great, goes arrow straight down the road. It actually, it looks like a bomb, but it rides very well. The car's only got like 70,000 miles on it, I think. The doors open and close like they're brand new, But here we are. 1972 Gran Torino Sport 351 Cobra Jet 4-speed. So it does need sheet metal work. Needs work in the floors. Bottom of the fender. You might be able to poke through there, but that could be fixed. Doors look good on the outside, but the inside corner needs love. So if you have like a smashed up door, you could probably slice the corner off and weld the corner on, but whatever. I don't know. That's not my thing. I can unbolt and bolt on body panels and get them aligned, but other than that, but yeah, look at that. Closed, just like a brand new car. Look at that freaking gap. So, but quarter panels need love. So there's that. Down there. I'm not crawling underneath. So needs a trunk lid, but I have a trunk lid because this is rotted, and it's rotted on the inside. So other than that, the frame is solid on it. Trunk floor is actually pretty solid on it. Floor pans need work underneath the seat where they typically rusted out. Needs work on both sides. Driver's side and passenger side needs, the section under the seat cut out and replaced. And then right underneath the back seat, it's got a hole on each side that, you can stick your hand down into. I temporarily patch that with some sheet metal just to kind of, keep critters out and whatever. So, but, you got needs love down here, needs quarter work, needs inner wheelhouse work. I put a temporary patch in here because there was a hole there. So, but and then same thing with this door. It looks great on the outside, but it's kind of crunchy on the inside. So pillars are good. The 8 pillars are good. The cowl is good. This fender, honestly, I'm sure it could be patched. It's not horrible. I have a pair of rust-free fenders, but the problem is they are in Texas. They're not up here in Michigan. But if I can get them up here, they do go with the car. So interior, door panels need dyed, needs armrest. Dash pad is good. I got a had gotten Bill, who owned this car for like 30 some years, gave me a good dash pad and I dyed it. The back seat, the framework for the back seat is pretty rusty. I do have another back seat with good framework, and the rear package tray, that's new. Rear window seal, new. I mean, I can keep going on with new. Altimeter, mechanical gauges, and the oil pressure actually has the braided steel altimeter line. None of that copper line or that plastic line bullshit. Original shifter, new shifter boot, heater core, blower motor, LED dash light bulbs, needs a headliner. All the lights work, the horn works, all the windows go up and down. New window weather stripping. Just new. I got a ton of new shit in this car. I mean, all kinds of stuff that you cannot see. Starts up and it runs really well. Oh, come on, now you're gonna make a liar out of me. So, just got back like 20 minutes ago from a drive. So, but carries good oil pressure, doesn't get hot. Heat works, blower motor works, new headlight switch, new dimmer switch, new Sun Super Tack, brand new. I mean, like a week, 2 weeks old Cooper Cobras. Good grill surround trim. The hood is so-so, but I got inner fender wells. Even though this side is good, I do have a good driver's side spare. Passenger side needs love. I've got a good passenger side, but the piece here that's welded on, that the battery tray bolts to, that needs replaced. And I actually have, a long time ago, they actually made reproductions to that. So I've got a clean fender well and a reproduction pan that needs to be welded on. New radiator. I have a mint core support. As a matter of fact, that stuff is sitting outside here. So I got the core support. I got the fender wells. I have a, this is, you can see this piece right here. So I'm going to cut out the rust, but this is all nice and solid in here, nice and clean. But this piece, they actually made a reproduction of that years ago, and I have one. I have a brand new reproduction piece for that. So I have a good trunk lid, rust-free trunk lid. That's in the shed. But new, windshield washer bottle, washer pump, frickin' radiator hoses, heater hoses, power steering hoses, Pioneer Performance Balancer, Reman carburetor, brand new distributor, recurve, brand new cap, rotor, plugs, wires, igniter conversion, Pertronics igniter coil, all new battery cables. Battery's like 2 years old. New master cylinder. All the brake lines except for the front to rear brake line are all new. Front shocks. Front shocks are new, but front calipers, hoses, pads, rotors, bearings, seals, it's all brand new. In the rear, lines in the rear, brand new drums, wheel cylinders, shoes, hardware, adjusters, parking brake cables. Yes, parking brake works on this. Wipers work. It's got the delay wiper set up in it. New wiper refills in the factory frames. It's got a brand new Laris quick ratio steering gearbox. It's got a new moved pitman arm. New upper and lower ball joints. The control arms are used. I got those from a friend because mine, the upper control arms bushings were wasted. These are mint. Car's been aligned. Everything is good. It goes down the road beautifully straight. New clutch. Flywheel's been resurfaced. These heads are the original heads to the car. They've been redone. All new valves, seats, guides, hardware, everything. 3/8 hardened push rods. It's got a Melling high performance cam in it. The short block is a 40 over 1972 short block with extremely low miles on it. I don't know how many, but it's super low miles. It was in a 70 Cyclone, but super clean inside. So I had my 4-barrel heads redone. They are dish pistons, so it doesn't have super high compression. Run 87 octane, 0 issues. New belts. Jesus, anything and freaking everything. LED bulbs in the side marker lights. Tail lights have been repaired with one NOS tail light housing and one really nice clean used tail light housing. LED bulbs, LED backup light bulbs, new gaskets for the tail light lenses, new reproduction license plate light assembly, horn works, windshield washers work. I mean, everything freaking works. So the hood's not mint, it needs love. You can see here, there's spot over on the other side. But the underside of the hood is super clean. It's very clean. Just a little bit of rust here and there. Otherwise, it's super clean everywhere. Run driven 10W40 conventional oil, Ford Racing oil filter. Like I said, reman carb, brand new Carter fuel pump. It's got the pre-bent fuel line from the pump to the carburetor. The frickin' idle solenoid works. Frickin' all that stuff. It all works. I mean, there's more. It still had incandescent headlights. It now has all 4 new halogen headlights in it. I mean, front and rear valance is good. You know, mirrors are good. This, that, and the other thing. So, you know, I don't know what else to tell you, but you know, transmission shifts great, engine runs great, doesn't overheat. Had it at Woodward last year, and it did not overheat sitting in traffic for a couple hours. Sitting in traffic right now when it's super hot, it you know, creeps up around 200, maybe 205, and as soon as you move, it cools back down. It's got a 18-inch clutch fan on it instead of the regular 5-blade fan. I do have a 5-blade fan for it. So just new. I have a folder for this car, and that folder is about that thick of receipts. So anyways, that's it. You know, I'm just done. I lost interest last year after getting back from the pure stock drags. Just completely lost interest, ambition. Didn't touch it until after like February, I think. I swapped on correct original spread bore intake and a 4300D carburetor, and it, you know, works really well. You know, oil pan has a drip, and it's not from the gasket. I think it's from the pan itself. The pan had a bunch of pinholes in it, and I used some POR 15 stuff on it. I do have a good 351 Cobra Jet oil pan that goes with it. I've got the original numbers matching VIN stamped short block that goes with it. The block is savable, so is the crank. The motor was locked up, but that stuff is savable, so it could be rebuilt. And like I said, I have that extra stuff. There's the seats. I've got imitation Flowmaster mufflers for it. Oh, exhaust is brand new. Brand new reproduction exhaust from front to rear. The chrome tips are 1969, 1970, 71 Torino Cobra factory Ford tips. But you know, I just kept throwing money at it, throw money at it. To be honest, it really was a parts car when I got it. But I figured instead of taking a beating on it and just reselling it when it showed up, figured I'd do something and save it and take a beating on it later. Because trust me, I'm taking a beating on it. I got a shit ton of money in this. Haven't added up. I mean, I got stuff that I don't have receipts for that I paid cash for. So like the hood and extra Magnum 5, it's got a Magnum 500 spare wheel. You know, the spares on a Magnum 500. You know, used caps and this and that, and just I could go on and on and on and on and on. The stereo works. Old 1980s Pioneer Super Tuner. But anyways, it's got 350 traction lock rear diff in an end case. Factory 28 spline axles. I probably have some other stuff that I may throw in with it, but that's it. So she's for sale. Starting high at $13,500. Honestly, I don't expect to get $13,500 for the car. It's negotiable, but that's where we're starting out. And you know, that's it. She's for sale. Tracked down a lot of parts didn't have. Had a lot of people help out, this and that, and I saved it. Bill was happy to see the car get saved. You know, I gained a friend with finding Bill, the second owner on this car who owned it for so long. So anyways, everyone, that's it for now. I don't know if I have any updates or not anytime soon, but just because it's for sale doesn't mean I'm going to stop tinkering either. But for right now, I'm done. I'm going to park it in the garage, might drive it to work once in a while, but I'm done with it. So time for someone else to take it on to the next level. So anyways, if you're interested, message me. My email is mcford73@att.net. Shoot me an email. We can email back and forth. I'll give you my phone number. But yeah, for sale. Original Michigan car. It's been down to Atlanta, Georgia, then Florida. And the shop in Florida is the one that really just messed up this car. So I brought it back with a ton of man hours and a stack of cash. But it's back. And it's a real, live, usable, drivable car again. So everybody, thanks for watching. Pass this along, and we'll talk at you later. And the other thing I forgot about is a complete upholstery kit for this from Distinctive. So I'm not going to pull it out of there, but it's a complete front and rear seat upholstery kit. It was $865 new a little over a year ago, and it was 16 weeks waiting to get this. But this also goes with the car. So